All right, people. Welcome back to Hunt Anything for a Buck. Last time we did a fish cleaning video, it was for catfish, showing you all how to skin out catfish belly, right? No, it's probably like 1,000 videos up here, but they haven't been made from Hunt Anything for a Buck, right? Like I say, I'm Corey. You're tuned in to Hunt Anything for a Buck. So, it is currently 12 o'clock at night, right? Buddy of mine, he went fishing. He said, "Hey, I got some fish. I don't feel like dealing with them, so I'm gonna drop them off to you." So he dropped them off to me, and so now I have to clean fish, right? But I'm not gonna clean these fish all the way. I'm not gonna scale them. But what I'm gonna do is de-gill them and take the guts and stuff out, and I'm gonna give them a saltwater bath, right? So I mean, this is just for me. This part right here, just for me to rinse it off and everything. But this is the part I'm gonna add the salt water to, and I like to let them sit in salt water every now and again to get the super fishy flavor out of fish. Sometimes fish has super fishy flavors, but you'd be like, "Oh, Corey, well, that's why it's called fish." But no, it's sometimes it's just overpowering. And the salt water, it cleans it. It gives a beautiful white meat. I mean, it's just beautiful. It comes out tasting delicious and everything. So, for as far as measurements for the salt water, I don't know. I just do it. So we'll just do that, right? Boom, till you feel good, or till you just not until you feel bad, right? So, I say I'm gonna uh, degill these fish and take the inner contents out. I don't know. So he brought me some bluegill, right? Nice ass bluegill. Boom. You know, nice, pretty bluegill. But what I don't get, or don't not don't get, I don't know what this is. He told me what it was, but I never ran into this fish before, ever. I mean, this is probably need some better lighting, but this is a beautiful fish. I mean, you see that wide mouth on that fish? You don't get a wide mouth like that with a bluegill, like at all. You see that? Kind of like a bass mouth. Not this fish is not a bass, but I don't know what it is. But you know what? I'm gonna start with this fish first. What's going on with this fish? So this is how I usually break down my fish. Um, depending on what kind of fish it is. So I go in, bust these lungs down. Bust the gills down. Yeah, and I'm so glad I got a community of people that I know and everything. And they were all not me, mine, right? Because I've had plenty of people like I catch my own fish and everything as well. But I've had plenty of people that I know and I'm connected with, fishermen and stuff like that. We share fish, like we'll catch them together and it's like, oh, you just keep all of them, or hey, I might stop by your house and drop off some fish, which is good. It's always good to have community like that. Because I was just telling my wife earlier, I was like, look, my freezer is looking low because, as you all know, or gonna get to know, is I've been on this journey of packing my freezer with just wild game that I've caught, or like this. A buddy just brought this, stopped by and gave this to me, so I didn't catch it, but it's wild game. Haven't been really been buying meats from the store, like at all. So I think the last thing of meat that was in his house, and this was about like what, maybe 2 3 months ago. It was a bag of shrimp. Like literally, it was a bag of shrimp. So there's that. Beforehand, but before that, I killed 2 deer this season, as you can see on the page. So that's been like a nice amount of food for us. It's been all right. So yeah, I mean, we've been eating off of it. no complaints. Yeah. Now I will say I have had one complaint though. I did. I was the one who complained. If you all must know, y'all must know I was the one who complained, and it was simply because, bro, I was tired of eating red meat. I was like, oh my god, is that all we're eating? Is just red meat? Like I was in my feelings about it. Then a buddy of mine, Jared, I mean, he's like my brother for real, for real. We went what did we do? Oh, he had some chickens he wanted to get rid of. Really, roosters he wanted to get rid of, right? And it was like, cause it's like it was like I don't even know. He had like 15 roosters, bro, cause he hatched them and everything. And they ended up growing up. He was like, I'm tired of feeding these jokers. All they do is fight and X, Y, and Z, and the ladies, like they just beating up on the ladies and everything. So what I did was, he told me, he's like, come on over and come get them. So we killed, how many did we kill? We killed about, we killed about 11 of them. And then, I mean, he gave me 9 of them. And I was like, oh, snap. Okay, bro. Thank you. You know, I was truly appreciative of that. And then that is how our chicken came into play. And we had some chicken. Even though it's rooster, I mean, same difference, bro. Some people like is bougie about stuff like that. Like, oh, I don't eat rooster. They're tough. Blah 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 blah. Well, just learn how to cook, bro, and it won't be that tough. You know what I'm saying? Like, so there's that. Just put it in a crock pot and everything. Maybe you'll do a cooking video on a rooster, cooking down a rooster. But this is just a journey that my family is on and everything towards self-sustaining, right? So that's what we like to do. So this is how I do it. Um, it's not the best job right now because, like I said, it's 12 o'clock at night, bro. Like, I don't know what y'all would expect out of me at 12 o'clock at night. Yeah, it is what it is. But I bust that down, got the guts out, gills off, head off, and everything, and then I just scrape on this and I rinse it off in this water, all right, to the best of my ability, and then I add it to the salt water, which seems like it just draws enough of that, you know, enough of it out, and it's gonna be some pretty white meat. Like I'll show y'all when I might just come back and scale it, leave the fish whole, or I might fillet it. I mean, I have no problem with whole fish, right? But what you call it? I mean, that's just it. That's the main thing. What I'm gonna do with all this. Um, I need to tell that story about him. I need to load a video and tell a story about how I killed both of those deer in that one day, which was awesome sauce, right? But that's for another time. Yeah, so I just bust this fish down like this. Said my buddy he went fishing uh about a couple of hours ago. He was like, "Hey, I'm gonna bring you this." I'm like, "All right, cool. Bring it on by, my guy." So I was A1 cool with it. Tell you what, these jokers stink. Man, real for real. It was this bad boy that was stinking. Like, what in the world, boy? Yeah, do something else with your life. I don't know what you was doing, but hey, find something else to do. Yeah, like I said, it might look crazy how I'm doing this, but like I said, it is 12 o'clock at night. I personally have been up since. Well, no, today I didn't. Today I didn't wake up super early. The night prior, I woke up around like 5 o'clock. But today I didn't. I didn't get up till about 9, 9 yesterday. I think it was too bad. And I do feel like when you do, personally, when you wake up like super late, like I don't like waking up at 9, but I was super tired though. I would tell you that. I didn't go to sleep until like 12 after waking up at 6 o'clock. Well, at 5 o'clock in the morning the other morning. But I do not, repeat, I do not like waking up super duper late. It is not my thing because, as my B mom would say, the day is already gone. Like, I don't know how people wake up at 12 o'clock and be okay with themselves. Like, it's, bro, how? Like, that's not it. Waking up at 12 o'clock, not the goal in life, bro. Can't do it at all. It's just like, what are you gonna do? It's 12 o'clock. It's noon. People are already eating lunch. What are you personally gonna do with yourself? Like, yeah. Anyway, like I said, don't y'all judge me, man. I don't know, whatever. Don't y'all judge me. Like I said, it's 12 o'clock, and I am cutting this fish any way possible just to get it here, so it don't go bad, or don't spoil on me, so it don't start getting the ick on it. I'm just trying to get this done. Yeah, fingers in there, clean that all out. Salt water. I guess it kills impurities too. And, excuse me, kills impurities and stuff like that as well. I mean, oh man, I don't claim to be a scientist or anything or whatever, but I know what definitely would kill the impurities. Grease. Yep, good old grease. Then I come back here and I bleach this whole section down. There you go. Crazy if I got cut on camera, didn't it? And guess what? I'll still post it. You know why? Don't even matter. Like I told y'all before, this is me and my journey, and I'm bringing y'all along on my journey while I'm trying to figure it out. If you got any tips or any tricks or anything as a hunter and all that, and a fisherman, let me know. I'm the type of man that I am open to learn, right? Even if I know it or know how to do it or been doing it that same way, I will listen. I will sit back and listen because you never know what piece of the puzzle you're missing, right? You could very well like been doing something all your life, and yeah, you've been doing it the right way, but somebody could have that one way to make it so much easier for you that it just don't make no sense. It's like, why didn't I think of this sooner? Well, God put that person in your life to tell you this, so you listen up. But if you don't listen, you act like a know-it-all, and you won't learn nothing. And I'm talking about really listening. I'm talking about like not uh talking while they talking. I'm talking about actually keeping your mouth shut and hearing what they got to say. You know that that takes skill. Because even if you know something, I mean, we all want to spread our knowledge of what we know. I mean, there's nothing wrong with that, but listening, that's the key thing. Listening is, bro. I I got that on had that on my resume. I said good listener. Simple as that. That's one of my want to figure out one of my attributes. I'm a good listener. All you got to do is you really tell me once, I'm gonna figure it out. I'm gonna listen to it and figure out how to do it. right? But yeah, bro, I feel like I never cut it this way. I never do that. But bro, like I said, it is 12 o'clock. Probably almost one now. I'm getting it done by any means necessary. Touch that open like that. Oh, congratulations to everybody too. This is a winner for all hunters and fishermen and outdoorsmen. I seen it going around that they were trying to sell off some public land, public hunting land and stuff like that, and we defeated that. So congratulations to every hunter and outdoor enthusiast, fishermen, because I mean we need access to this stuff, man. Like I said, I mean, me and my wife, we're on this journey of self sufficiency, right? And just letting God supply a lot of things in our life. I mean, granted, it's not like I won't go to the grocery store and sit here to starve to death. Yeah, I'll go to the grocery store, but I would like to make that my last resort, you know, because the crops ain't growing good. So I gotta go get some asparagus or lettuce from the store, I don't want to say that I ain't catch enough meat or harvest enough meat. I don't want to say that, but if that's the case, then I will find a local farm, to go to and purchase those things before I go to the grocery store as well. Though I will definitely go to a farmer's market or farm and get the meat and vegetables and fruit and stuff like that. Um, and then I want an honest farmer's market because some farmers markets. I went to a farmer's market one time before, and that's some beautiful white meat right there. It's gonna be even more beautiful when it what you call it, sitting in salt water for a day or so. But yeah, I went to the farmer's market. Bro, they literally had a sticker on the summer squash. I was like, I pointed out to my wife, I was like, yo, what in the world is that? Why is there a sticker on the summer squash? I don't think they grow out the ground with stickers on them. Like, it had like a barcode. Completely ridiculous, bro. I was like, and okay. So I'm not buying from this joint, this this farmer's market right here. Not the whole market, but I'm not buying from this stand. Because like, why would I buy from that stand? I can just go get it from the grocery store. You're just gonna upsell me, which I don't mind paying a little bit more because you put your hard-earned money into it and X, Y, and Z. I don't mind that, but I'm looking. I'm at a farmer's market. I'm looking for you to have put the work in and grew it and to take care of it and not have pesticides in it and stuff like that. And I'm trusting you for that. But I come to your stand and here you are with all this food from the grocery store. Like, what? And then even, I mean, you go get certain fruit that's out of season. I mean, you should expect something. Something should be off when you get fruit out of season. Something at that point, I mean, it is what it is. Purchasing fruit, but yeah, that summer squash. I mean, it was a season. It was growing season, but they literally did that, and I was like, yeah, haven't been back there since. We got a new farmers market. Um, that's every Friday from 10 to 2. I just seen it riding down the road this past week. So what I will be doing is going to go check them out. Hopefully it's a real farmer market because they're right down the road from the food line. So hopefully They didn't go to food line to get it. Yeah, that would suck. That would totally suck. Yeah, but oh well. I just like to deal with honest people because I try my best to be an honest man. You know, because at the end of the day, I want when my children, they run into people that I've met in life and stuff like that. Even now, I want to be, I want people to know that, I'm an honest man and man of integrity and that you can trust me. That's one thing I really like. Um, I'm not saying I pride myself on it, but it's something that I like as a man because it feels good to, to be a trustworthy man. I don't look for people. I don't do things for people to say, that in particular to try to just, get that out of them and wanting to hear it. But I just be upright, deal with people uprightly, no matter what somebody's looking or not. You know, I try my best. Am I perfect? No. I try my best to do right and do the job to the fullest or whatever it is. So I expect that. I mean, you can't really expect you out of everybody, but I'm like people that I do business with. I tend to do business with them like that because, especially and at that point, like I said, I don't mind paying more. I don't mind spending my whole check in your store, of course, as long as my bills paid. But I don't mind spending my check in your store, and you're upright. You're upright business man or woman. Like what? I would gladly do that. I'm a small business owner as well, and then I also, got other stuff that I'm trying, other businesses that I'm trying to grow. I mean, we have the business Alexandria Nicole. That's our modest women clothing boutique. And then I got other businesses, in the works that we're growing because we want to, first of all, we want to be available for God and what He has for us and everything and be able to bless the kingdom of God even more so. And then it's just the route that we want to take in life as we grow our family. I mean, Shy is, 6 months pregnant. So we're just going to continue to grow like that and just let God guide our steps, every step of the way. That's, that's what I'm gonna do. Right? Yeah, this a little boy right here. But so this is my thing. This is my thing. No, I don't catch all the smallest fish and everything. But an old man once said this, right? Which add on to something that I've seen. Old man said this. He said, all I did was take my little hook on my little fishing rod, put my little bait on there, my little worm, got him up there, and I cast my line out there and set it out there. I didn't ask this fish to come bite my line. This fish decided to bite my line. So since he bite my line, he going in my grease. Simple as that, right? And that adds on to what I say. I say 10 of anything is a meal. This a meal. This it might be small, but you get 10 of these bad boys, or even smaller. I don't even care what you're talking about. You can throw them back. I mostly throw them back, but if I had like two or three, I'd throw it in the bucket. I don't even care. But most of them I throw back, right? Even if you had, that was the whole fish right there. Let's be honest. That was the whole fish right there. In a survival mode, 10 of them, 10 of fish that big will feed you. Simple as that. That's a meal right there. So I don't care. Nobody got to say about no small fish, no blah, 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 blah. Hey, I'm here to eat. I ain't here to look pretty. Simple as that. But I say that in wisdom because I know there's gonna be people in the comment section. I say that with the wisdom of yes, throw the fish back, they're gonna grow bigger, X, Y, and Z. But it's a lot of fish in the sea. There's a lot of fish in them ponds. There's a lot of fish in them creeks and them what you call it, in them rivers. A lot of fish out there. So I ain't tripping. But yep. So this is how I did it. Let it sit in there for about a day or so, and I'll probably add a little bit more, salt to it. But so what I do is I put the salt water in there. That's how I had the salt in there with the water and everything. Sit it in the refrigerator. Do not sit it out. Do not let it sit out. Sit it inside the refrigerator. I sit this inside the refrigerator, and I change the water out. So if I leave it in there for 2 days, I'll change the water out every day, right? Because you don't want it to start sitting in its own water and getting all mucky and stuff like that. But yeah, well, I'm gonna get this in the refrigerator. Like I said, it's 12 o'clock. I'm gonna get in the bed so I can get up and work in the morning. Appreciate you all. Appreciate everybody watching this video. Make sure that you like, comment, share, subscribe, and follow me on all platforms. You can find me on Instagram at underscore spacehead underscore. So it's underscore SPACEHEAD underscore, right? So find me up there. And I might end up doing TikTok. I think no, I do have a TikTok. I don't know the name. I'll drop the name in the description of everything. So y'all help me out, follow me, so I can start going live. I want to start going live with you guys, so we can talk on live and have a live chat. And when I go hunting, go fishing, and just interact with you all. So help me get my subscribers up, help me get my likes up, my follows up, so I can start going live on YouTube and TikTok, and I can go live on Instagram, so I can let y'all know. Try to set that up for that. But you got to follow me to be able to be updated on what's going on. So, like I said, I appreciate you all. Like, subscribe, share, comment. Y'all have a blessed day in Jesus' name.